It's nature.
Oh, hello. Welcome back to Nature-oo. On today's episode, I'm looking at how to use a pair of binoculars as my primary zoom lens. I'm looking at saving some weight and avoid carrying a heavy camera and lens, and just attempt to use my binoculars to get those close-up shots. What you'll need though is, of course, a pair of binoculars and somewhat of a mount to mount your phone on the back of one of the binocular eyelids here. And then you'll need a tripod or something to hold that onto a tripod to make it stable. The one thing is, when you use a pair of binoculars, it's very jittery if you're hand holding it. It's probably good if you're trying to take a photo or a still image or video. It's going to be very jittery. So the challenge is getting this on a tripod, having it focus properly, and making the footage stable. So let's see what I can get out there. Join me on today's video and let's take a look at what we can get with a pair of binoculars. How does that look? Now I'm using the binoculars. It's an 8x zoom. Does it look crisp? Does it look clear? Do you see the rock in the water behind me? How does that look? Does that look clear? I've connected my iPhone using a special mount on a tripod that stabilizes the footage to get this type of video. See, the key is when you put your adapter that attaches to your phone, you want to align it with the correct lens you want to use. In this case, the iPhone, I need to use that bottom left lens, and you align that as best as you can. And once you've aligned that lens, you then, in this case, put it on your binocular. Make sure it's a nice tight fit and lock it in place. Alright, now what I find when you put your phone, and let's see how well this works. When you put your phone on, you'll see a ring around everything. And what I do in this case is set the magnification. We'll go to video mode and change, and see, you still see that round circle. What I do is change this on the iPhone to about 1.2. And most of the time the corners are gone. If the corners don't still look right, you may want to adjust how you have the phone sitting in your mount to try and get rid of that. But what I always do is just try and zoom in enough where the object is in the frame and you no longer see the circles. Now let's hit record. And see the focus. You may have to either focus with your binocular or focus on the phone. And see how a slight tap on your tripod jitters it at the 8x zoom. But there we go. And there's an eagle up at the top. And you can't even see the eagle with this camera I'm recording on here, but look how clearly you can see it on the iPhone. Now if you switch to something like a 2x or a 5x, it seems like that works until you focus. Because what the iPhone is doing is switching to a different lens. On this phone I have 3 different lenses. Kind of misleading, isn't it? So let's go back. Get that eagle. Looks like it's about to... Whoa. It's having some visitors it's not happy with. Look at that. A seagull. It's not happy. And there we go. Not a happy eagle. Let's just continue to record that. I love watching this kind of footage. So special to catch it. Now I'm trying the 5 times without tapping it to have it switch the lens. Didn't realize on an iPhone when you hit 5 times it actually does a digital magnification before it goes to the optical. So this is an iPhone 15 Pro Max and it has that 5 times optical. Oh, there goes the eagle. Oh, thought it was going to go. Still there. See, when I tap it, it's back to that. Let's try that again. Go 5 times and don't touch it. Oh, and it switched. Let's do this. 2. Now be nice, iPhone. Let's zoom and focus. Phone here. Let's try to go 5 times using this instead. And now it's all digital, so it's gonna get grainy. Let's see if we can get to 4.5. Okay. Now if I tap, let me try and focus on that. I'm going to focus just using the top of the there. Now this is using just a pair of binoculars with my iPhone. Not bad. Now it's talking, yeah. It's diving. Oh, that tapped it.
There we go. See there.
Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I hope it came out good. Using your binoculars as a primary lens. It's an 8-time binocular. You can use any binocular that you have as long as you have a tripod, as long as you have a way to connect that binocular and your phone to the binocular to record a video. Make sure if your phone automatically goes in macro mode, you disable that part because it'll automatically try and do macro shots, switch to lens, and you wouldn't be able to use the right lens. If you like this video, please hit the like. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Until the next time, Roo, it's Nature Roo. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe.